Micah was over here grooving in the background. You didn't see it. It was yeah, my little. You might have noticed that Micah has a little bit different background.
Yes, different angle.
Yeah, his lappy go boom boom a little bit. Not a boom. It's not exploded or anything. It just took a crap.
Yeah, it apparently doesn't like me today.
Mm-hmm. So, Micah, I'm glad you're here tonight.
I am too.
We're going to talk some of your updates on Englewood, and of course, 3 nights, 4 days upcoming on Indiegogo.
Yes.
Yeah. But before we do that, there's an individual who has been asking. He asked Piper, and then he asked me in a chat to be featured on Graded Point 5. His name is John Delarose.
What?
So
the cheesy rice man?
Wait, yes. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna do something. Okay. All right. This is Robotoad Rec Manlet. This is where he threatened me. The end. You've been featured, John Delarose. Thank you.
And nobody who works with me will ever work for you. Ever.
Oof.
I should have kept where right before I read his DM asking me if he could come on here, I saw him going off about thoughts in CG, and I was like, yeah, I really want to associate with you.
So yeah, he is.
I'm a thought, but you're gonna ask me to platform you.
Just ignore him. I mean, this is a guy who had to bring a stepladder to prom just so he could dance with women.
His mom is that tall?
Probably.
So he was also giving shit to just some guy because just some guy wouldn't make a video about him and didn't respond to him fast enough.
Yeah, and then Phil called him a pedo.
Why?
Because Phil is crazy. And he needs to be spending less time on the internet and more time with his wife and child.
Mm-hmm. And in case you don't know who Phil is the former Captain Cummings.
Yes.
Yeah, it took me a split second because I know, there's the other Phil, so I had to process the rest of that.
Yes, and I would encourage everyone to remind Phil anytime you see him doing that online.
To call him Phil.
Well, call him Phil and remind him he is getting mad on the internet as opposed to spending time with his wife and child.
Mm-hmm.
Your wife and kid love you, man. Take care of them.
Yes.
One more thing I want to point out before we get into some more stuff. This is one of Piper's friends who now has the Peregrine boob window shirt.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to show her face.
First person who received theirs, I think.
I don't want to show her face. I mean, she put her face online. It's not a big deal. It's just like, for this purposes, I just wanted to show.
Yeah.
The shirt is out there. The shirt exists. So, Micah, when you getting your boob window?
I do not know. I have not gotten around to it yet.
I just want to see you. I want you to take the sleeves off and wear that.
Yeah.
I really want you to do that.
That'd be awesome.
What? Okay. Sorry, my thing over here is being weird.
She's my local friend. We went to school together. We would constantly disrupting the class because everybody was stressed about getting their portfolios done and doing this and doing that and midterms and finals. Mm-hmm. And so we would sit there and sing bullshit while we were working.
I hear you. And before one more thing, just get a shill out of the way. Peregrine Wings of the Falcon at $13,440. Doing very well, I would say. The colors for the Ciderverse print is being worked on by a certain colorist that Micah may know.
Indeed.
Yeah.
And actually, give me 1 second. Somebody just knocked on my door. I will be right back.
Okay.
If you haven't already, buy your copy. Buy it.
Mm-hmm.
The power of boobs compels you.
See, Drunk Ed says, I will get a boob next week. We're proud of you.
Okay, breasts are a big decision. You don't just want to just jump into it. You kind of want to get one and try it out to see if it's for you.
Okay. Get a good feel for it.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
It's a lot of responsibility.
Mm-hmm. Quite a bit. So
Seth's been a pretty good mod ever since that like one stream where I was making fun of useless mods.
where is the shilling? You must shield. I don't care what you shield, just do something.
Come on now, come on, shill it, do it.
He's been really good every stream ever since.
Why don't you shilling something? Like I said, I don't care what you shield. You can shield somebody else's stuff. Just shield something.
Come on,
Where I'm like, come on,
let's
y'all have
go,
wrenches,
do
do
it."
something.
You're literally here to keep the sex bots out. To keep, if they're saying the wrong words, to time them out or whatever, and shield stuff. That's all you needs to do.
I say that though, but then I do add in every single time that I'm one of those shit mods that has a wrench on a lot of people's streams and keeps forgetting that I have one. Keeps forgetting I could do mod things.
Yeah, we need to put you.
Hey,
through
give me
mod
your
boot camp.
wrench. Oh, you want me to do shit while I'm here? Well, I just want the wrench.
To be fair, I didn't ask. The only stream I've ever asked for a wrench was Mandy's, and that was because Optimus had one, and it wasn't fair.
What do you mean it wasn't fair? I was.
All right, sorry about that. By the way, there's something I wanted to show you guys.
Oh,
Okay.
So recently, there have been some accusations made about me because I would not get mad about Jill Valentine wearing jeans in Resident Evil 3 Remake or Tifa Lockhart wearing a sports bra.
Mhm.
So something just came in, which was the knock on the door.
Okay.
That, well, I have to admit it now. I've been invaded by the communists.
Moska, enter the Heimestor. 2 men are scorched and burned. Kite me a sign.
Cocaine 'em.
Oh
Well,
shit!
yeah.
Yeah.
He said it, so it does kind of look like the hat he's wearing too, isn't it? Yeah,
Right?
it's the exact one.
Cocaine 'em.
Yeah, very close hat.
Yeah, it's very close.
I can't wait for you to stream the Commie Mark now.
Yeah, that's the
Why
first thing I
bought it.
thought was like, oh no, Commie Mark's got to you.
Yeah, there's a I'm like, this is, I don't know if you guys saw that stream, but it was one of the most ridiculous things I've ever read.
Mhm.
Was the idea that Final Fantasy VII Remake, Resident Evil 3 Remake, and Doom Eternal are communist propaganda.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn it, kick Commie Micah. And see, anyway, we got what's up, Pete from Mr. Dark Gift Comics. Thank you, sir. Glad you're here. So yeah, tell us why the people would think it was communist propaganda there, Micah.
Because supposedly it's a form of censorship to wear jeans or a sports bra when you didn't before.
Oh,
What
okay.
the fuck?
Yes.
I like Tifa with a sports bra. I like that her skirt is pleated now so that her kicks don't make her skirt look like it's glued to her.
Yep.
I saw her turn to the side, and you were absolutely right. She's still busty as shit.
Yeah.
And somebody made this goofy 4-panel drawing comic, and it was Aerith looking at her and being proud of her own chest, and then Tifa lifts her shirt and the bra, and they just pop right out, and she starts wiping it down. I think I sent it to you, Piper. I said, "Does it be like that?"
It does be like that.
Indeed.
I just like the fact that the rest of you are ignoring the music.
Because we're talking about boobies, and you freaking put the music on at the wrong time, bruh.
It's not about wrong time. It is Soviet propaganda.
Indeed.
Yeah. So
In Soviet Russia, boobies motor about you.
Indeed. Yes, comrade. It's good time to wear sports bra and jeans in Soviet Russia. We invented them. Yes. And we will take over the capitalist Americans with them. But yeah, I just thought to myself, I'm like, and then somebody brought up the railgun. I'm like, okay, what was Chris Redfield wearing when he punched a boulder?
Just his regular gear.
He was wearing cargo pants.
Yeah.
It's almost like functional things don't really matter when it comes to crazy shit. Like, they're not related. You know, it's like it's just a design. It's an art decision.
Well, honestly, on Tifa, with the added detail of all of the characters, Tifa's changes, except maybe her thigh highs, that's an artistic thing. But Tifa's other changes are definitely because otherwise they'd be doing they'd have to be figuring out some boob physics for how her shirt isn't going to stay on.
Those things be whacking her in the face.
Yeah.
Or popping out.
Yeah. So with the added detail, you know, it makes sense to, okay, we should put her in a sports bra and at least make this skirt make sense. And I like that. The thigh highs, that's definitely an artistic thing. That was a design thing. She doesn't need those.
Yeah.
Well, it's just the fetishization of the thighs in recent years. That's just they know their audience.
Right. There's slightly less complaints about the thigh highs, even though they actually cover more skin, which is funny. Yeah. There's less complaint about them.
Well, Tifa was the go-to waifu for the better part of almost 15 years, and they're trying to make her that again.
It's realistic.
Yep.
Oh, I want to mention too, at this boulder, if I'm guesstimating a few tons.
Yes.
Because in case y'all don't know, rocks is heavy.
Yes.
And the bigger the rock, the bigger the heavy.
This is also lava rock, so it's gonna be sharp and jagged and pokey.
And he does not break his hand.
And I want to mention
they're in a fucking volcanic crater, and there's lava everywhere.
And I also want to mention, on top of all that, the fact that he's punching. Don't forget the fact that he's punching the boulder. Right? He's holding it back with one hand at that point.
Yeah. Chris Redfield is basically the like Captain America of the Resident Evil universe at this point. That's why in the Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite they paired him up with Captain America, which oddly enough at one point the two shared the same voice actor.
You know, that's a good point. You know, they gave Cloud that realistic sword.
Yeah, I know, right?
In Final Fantasy in the remake, right? You know, it's like totally, realistic now. Not a
Also, I'm 5'7.5", 5'8", if I actually lost all the fucking weight. I'm the same height as Cloud officially.
Yeah, I saw that chart. It was like a chart.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm like, how tall is Barrett then?
6'4". Although Tifa is shorter than me, and that pleases me because I like short girls.
There you go.
Yeah, I didn't get to be Tifa's height. I got to be Aerith's height. But I kind of looked at it and went, as long as it's not Riku, I'm good.
Yeah, she was like 5'2" or something like that.
She's 5'2". Aerith is 5'3", so I'm Aerith.
Who's 5'1"? Was that Selfie?
It was the whole chart of all the characters. I can't. It was on my timeline earlier. I just can't.
Yeah, it started at 5 foot.
Yeah. It's like who are your closest in height? I think Micah and I would be Zach.
Yeah, I'm just barely shorter than Barrett.
Yeah.
They had Zach and they had Angeal, and it's like only 3/5 of the fan base knows who Angeal is.
Yeah.
Now the question is, Micah, do you know what time Jannies are?
We have no knowledge of such things in Soviet Russia.
Let's go down the hole.
Which is funny considering that the Russians would love time Jannies.
Yeah. Yeah, the Russians would really appreciate time Jannies. Okay. You know that what are they called in the game? The whispers or
Oh yeah, those things.
Yeah. So of course 4chan always has to throw their little spin on it, right?
Of course.
Yeah. And so instead of, being what the whispers of time or wherever the hell it is.
True actual in real life Organization 13, as they were probably wanting to be called.
And so, basically, and as you know, Micah, you played through the game. Spoilers, if you haven't played it yet. There are certain things happening where some events at first weren't going to happen like they did, and then Whispers came along and fixed it.
Yeah.
So, 4chan started talking about this, and of course they gave it a name, and they called it. They started calling them. First, they started calling them time janitors because they think any kind of a mod or anything is a janitor. So
Yeah.
So and then they slowly became time jannies. So now they're the time jannies.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. What imagine announcing Micah as your guest. Lol. Okay. I mean.
Oh, Jabba, stop being such a sourpuss. We all know you love me.
Oh wait, by the way, hail Kami Mark.
Indeed.
Hail spam.
I think Micah's less of a guest at this point when he comes on, and more just like a neighbor that sometimes walks in through the back door and says, "Hey, what's up?"
Pretty much, yeah.
He's like a Wilson, but we get to see his face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just thinking that.
I mean, he was just earlier. He was like, "Hey, ho, neighbor, what you doing?" And I'm like, he was like, "Can I come on?" He's like, "Sure."
Yeah.
I got a time Janny meme in Streamlink, and I think it exemplifies the meme a little bit.
All right.
Micah is Kramer.
No, I don't, if Micah just started like zooming into a door and just like, "Hey," oh, of course, my Streamlinks doesn't want to work correctly tonight.
Woo!
It's loading everything at once. Hey, load messages, you dumb son of a bitch.
But yes, I had found that whole thing rather ridiculous. And I'm like, man, ever since I came back from that Twitter vacation, there have been some people that have been like legit pissed at me about not wanting to do the whole culture war song and dance. I'm like, have you guys seen how miserable the quartering is these days? I really don't want to be that. So if that makes me a commie, I am a commie.
Well, that's gonna get good.
Only communism can bring happiness, comrade.
I like that. That's going to get clipped. Let's see if this is loaded yet.
In Soviet Russia, you're too busy working in work camp to worry about if you're happy or not. So just sing with while you work.
Everyone happy in Gulag. If not, we beat them until they are happy.
Well, remember, gulags were considered, quote, re-education centers.
Indeed. We teach you how to be happy with beatings.
It took a long time to get Mike to back to normal after the Soviet takeover. Yeah, he was hailing all kinds of socialisms and all that good stuff.
He hasn't been quite the same since, though.
No, he hasn't. It's unfortunate. Yeah, Drunkhead says it. He says the best. Beatings will continue until morale improves.
Exactly.
Just want to point out that your colorist is in here.
Yes, he is.
Instead of working.
Get back to work, or beatings will continue.
There is midnight train to Georgia with your name on it, comrade. Get to work.
What was I was supposed to say something. Give me a second. It'll come back.
Streamlink.
Boy.
Streamlink meme.
I'm trying, but now it wants to. Now Discord is trying to check for updates.
Let me.
Oh man.
Everything's going wrong.
I'm about to share.
Optimus's internet is literally two wires stuck into a potato.
You have no idea how accurate that is. How about not sharing the? How about putting that on a full screen on somewhere else and not on the Discord? There you go. All right, what are we looking at? Oh God!
Oh wow, that's hilarious.
That sums up the time, Jannies.
Oh yeah,
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to see a little.
They do that to a character in the game.
Yeah,
It's the exact same thing. Like, what the fuck? I still like the game.
Zoom in on
though.
that first panel so people can kind of see. Okay.
I love Geese's face in the second panel. Like, wait a minute, what?
Didn't one of the games actually do that too? They had a it was an alternate ending where Geese actually kicked Terry out of the.
Yeah, of the very first game. If you lose to him, he kicks you off the top of the building.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Didn't in one of the games he actually jump off himself to prove that he was immortal?
I want to say that it's Real Bout 1, where Terry grabs him and he lets go willingly to prove that he doesn't need Terry's help to live.
Right.
And then, but the problem is that in the normal universe, in the Fatal Fury universe, it backfires and he doesn't survive. But in the King of Fighters, he does.
Because he had one of the resurrection scrolls or something like that, didn't he?
Yes. So he's pretty close to immortal.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people don't realize that there is 2 universes. There's the King of Fighters universe, and then there's the actual Southtown universe.
Yes.
Right, because
in Garrow Mark of the Wolves, he's been dead for years.
Also in Garrow universe, Art of Fighting happened years ago.
Yep.
So Robert Garcia would be like really old and not handsome anymore.
No, he would be handsome.
Unless he aged gracefully.
Robert's Latin American or whatever, and I think he'd be graceful in age. I can see him like an Antonio Banderas.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? Now Rio, I can see him getting kind of fat.
The man also doesn't wear shoes ever.
He was featured in another game too. Rio was. It was some like an MMA style game from SNK.
Not sure.
I can't remember the name of it. I remember doing a lot of because I wanted to know the difference because Micah, was it in the King of Fighters universe where Southtown got destroyed by an orbital beam cannon, or was that in Fatal Fury?
Yes. that was in King of Fighters. I don't remember what year. I want to say it was 2002.
Yeah.
Okay, that would have been the Nest saga.
Yeah, that was the whole Nest thing.
Nest was fucking weird.
Yeah.
I remember when the best friends were still together. This was years ago. Like Wooly and Matt were doing the Fighterpedia stuff.
Yeah.
And they were talking about what was better, Southtown or Metro City. No, not what's better. Which one was more fucked up? Right?
Yeah.
And then they were just talking, and then like at the end of the video, fucking Wooly goes, he says, in 2002, Southtown was destroyed by an orbital beam cannon. And Matt's like, wait, what?
Yeah.
And then they started talking about like the zombie plague in Metro City. And then they started, they were like doing like their really weird back and forth shit,
Yeah. Fighting games are strange.
God damn it.
What is it?
Oh, it got away.
I just
Huh?
remember
A Pokemon.
I'm very confused now. As if the hat wasn't enough evidence of that.
Yeah. I just remember back in the day when all you needed to get a bunch of crazy characters together to beat the shit out of each other for sport was Rugal just sends a note to you saying, hey, you want to come have a fighting tournament?
Yeah.
Well, people are bringing up a certain sex toy.
Oh.
And can I I'm not going to give him any, like, let's just leave it at this.
Not give him any airtime. Yeah.
If you look at the filing, you'll notice business reasons is no. There have been people who have used it for business reasons. He doesn't have a case. He's just doing it for attention.
Yeah.
And that's the end of that.
And his lawyer that helped him do it. Well, of course he's going to do it. You're going to fucking give him money if he does.
Right?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you win or lose. He still gets paid.
Because it's really hard to file a copyright, because you can't just go on a website, like copyright.gov or something like that and go and file a copyright. Oh, wait, you can.
Already done it. So, but anyway.
Yep.
So today's been nuts.
Ooh, Winger's in the chat.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, dude.
Winker's probably looking at my hat and going, what the hell did Micah do now?
Micah went full commie while you weren't looking.
This is also to keep him from vaping on his head.
I was, yeah. Well, here's the thing. Somebody said, Adam Friended took the bait. I wouldn't call it bait. He was trying to start shit.
Oh yeah, he's always trying.
And that's a matter of fact. But I'm going to leave it like this. I'm going to use some Micah Curtis language here. Okay. I honestly think he's too fucking stupid to realize that he has nothing.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I put it whenever I first saw it. I'm like, man, this guy's a fucking idiot. You might as well be like yelling at the tide. It's like it's rolling in. You're not going to stop it.
Hey, remember the guy the other day who was trying to defend John De La Rose? He didn't threaten to dox anybody. He just threatened to release their information if they got mad at him.
Well, thanks for clearing that up. I mean, fuck's sakes. Well, as long as he wasn't doxing, I mean.
Carry the fuck on.
I'm to Optimus when that happened. I'm like, you can hear this tweet, can't you?
Yeah, I could literally hear the tweet several states away, right? Like it was.
See, it's moments like this I wish we had a clip from Roadhouse, and it's Patrick Swayze going, "You're too stupid to have a good time."
Right.
And he just picks the shit out of people.
Yeah,
It's
pretty
just-
much.
When I saw that, I'm like, "Are you kidding me? Did he really just say that?"
Yeah.
And what's funny, you can ask Micah because he didn't want to address what I showed him. He kept wanting to go back to what the original. Well, you see, he didn't really threaten Mrs. Biggins. He just found out her information and threatened to use it if she didn't leave him alone. I'm like,
That's what a threat is. jackass. But this is the type of brainlets that we're dealing with these days. It's like boxing a man with no arms. All they can do is talk and try very badly to break the rules by kicking you in the balls every once again.
Oh, I recognize that sound. Mike's about to make some people have sex with a bear.
God fucking damn
we got Charlie's London with some fake money. Dummy, dumb, potato head, night, beautiful people. Charlie, you shouldn't talk about Micah like that. I mean, come on. He wore a hat so you wouldn't see his potato head.
Indeed.
Yes.
Oddly enough, this only covers 3/4 of my forehead.
See, I thought you were going to get the full one, like, when it goes over your ears and stuff like that. But...
the straps are just tied up here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You pull the little cord on the top, and then it flaps the ears down. That's the whole purpose of those things.
Ow.
That'll be clipped. Ow.
Nah, just one ow. I was like, what the?
No, I'm saying they'll clip it and just like loop it.
Yeah, Yana Flui will probably do that.
You're not a fool or Deadwood Dale, one or the other, like ow. Sorry, Mittens. Don't pull the ears unless you want to look like Phil. Yeah, I guess.
No, Phil actually stole the look from Dr. Randomer Cam.
It doesn't Phil just have like one of them weird hats, like a.
No, he has one like this. It's just not a communist one.
Okay.
Dr. Randomer Can. That's a name I ain't heard in fucking forever.
I actually saw him a few months ago.
How you doing?
He's good, man. The whole International Conference for Men's Issues was a lot of fun when I was there speaking. Which I've always find that interesting. It's like people get on me about the whole culture thing, and I'm like, so of all you guys, which one of you actually went and spoke at a men's rights conference?
Oh yeah. You get all these crazy MGTOWs and things like that trying to come at you. It's like, I actually spoke at a men's conference.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, for fuck's sake, Raging Golden Eagle paid like half of it for me.
Mm-hmm.
He like paid for half my hotel fees just because he's an awesome guy.
Yeah,
it's like, guys, I know what I'm doing. Come on now.
Speaking of, did you we were talking about Deadwood Dale, like possibly looping that, did you see his Edwin video?
I don't know if I have.
It's just Edwin going. Just the constant. Let's see, I'll pull it up. It's not a long video. Well, it might be a long video, but if I can pull it up, oh god, my internet's being stupid again. Funny because like connection wise, I can hear y'all fine. It's just nothing wants to load anymore.
Does the potato have enough water?
Look, Piper.
Sir, I'm trying to help you. Have you tried unplugging it and plugging it back in?
I'm getting tired of your shit. And I will cut somebody. Oh man. Well, they asked for it again. So
yeah, I am wearing the hat.
Yeah, so One more time.
Cocainum.
Fun time. Fun
I just looked at how much blow just fell out of that dude's leg. That's a lot, that's a lot of yo-yo.
Man, when you got to hide your blow, it gets you a good hollowed leg, right? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking blow for everybody and enough to get you home.
mhm. All right. I think I'm going to have to do another reset. It should be okay long enough, quick enough for me to come back. So I'll be right back. So who's going to run the show? Piper, run the show.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to say bad words.
Piper's in charge of our days and our nights.
Wait a minute. I can't click on it, but Doc Hogg says, did you see that Renfamous backed Tilt? What?
Huh?
Are you sure?
Really? Redfamous has money?
Right?
I am in shock over this.
She asked her dad if she could back Tilt.
Daddy, can I have some money? What for? So I can own the comic skaters. They made fun of me.
I can't put you on here, Doc. I'm not actually running the thing. Piper, why is everything on fire? Cuz. And then I run.
Well, at least nothing's slowly zooming into a butthole.
Oh, wait, Froggo says she saved the receipt too. Like she backed it and then showed off that she backed it.
As it zooms into the butthole, it's the walking away music from the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, that was from the Ladies' Night stream.
I agree with Mo Biggs. It might be a gay op. She's gonna freaking.
That's always a gay op. It doesn't get much gayer than anti-CG.
Yeah. Hi, Hatch. Optipops will be right back. He, the hamster running the wheel for his internet died. He had to go give it CPR.
The only thing I can think of if it's a gay op, it's because now you have some sort of shipping information. All of a sudden, she goes say, "Oh, these threats are coming in because I did this," and now they're trying to put egg on your face.
Yeah.
Leave you hold the
Raging
bag.
Golden Eagle stream just got nuked by YouTube. God damn it!
What happened?
It's probably just YouTube bot deciding that they said a no thing when they didn't.
Well, I know there's shit talking Patreon and Kickstarter.
I mean,
which I don't think YouTube would care too much. I mean, weren't they years ago bitching and complaining about people linking to their Patreons?
Yes.
You can get partnered with YouTube or do the YouTube membership.
Oh yeah, that's right. They wanted him to do that instead.
and then that fell through, didn't it? I swear it fell through.
You could still do memberships. I mean, we got membership. We just haven't done anything with it.
Yep.
Sent you the thing, Piper, in Twitter. Technically, if I if I click on that and then I do.
In unrelated news, 2 ambulances showed up to my neighbor's house. Yeah, it's fucking. I don't know what's wrong.
Well, that's a negative bueno.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. So she retweeted it. I think there's a gay op though. I can't put it up on the screen, but Liquor Jim says is the wildly popular ladies' night this Friday. It is on Saturdays, so that it doesn't run into a lot of stuff that happens on
Is that what
Fridays.
you're sharing?
Yeah.
I'm back, by the way.
Indeed.
So, yeah, Saturdays, yeah. Okay, so we seemed.
Well, I was going to say, so I'm assuming that at this point we want to talk about stuff.
Yes.
Oh, as soon as he mentioned Disney. Doc Hogg wants on.
What does he want on for?
Infamous backed tilt, and he has a story.
Oh, God.
Do it.
Well, yeah, send him the link.
Yeah, what I'm doing right now is just moving over the 3 Nights stuff to my main hard drive on this computer, so I can actually show it off and talk about the recent developments.
Gotcha.
But one thing I will say before we do that is Englewood is closed. So I'm if you guys wanted to pick it up, sadly the time has since passed. The reason for it is the pencils and inks are completely done as of today. And then probably within the next couple of weeks, the colors will be done, as should the letters. Eric. But I'll have to remind him. But yeah. So on May the 8th, we will be starting the campaign for 3 Nights, 4 Days. And around that time, we will also be sending out, for those who backed digital on Englewood, you're going to be getting your digital copies around that time. So fulfillment will have already began. We've even bought all of the shipping shit and all that, and the posters are supposed to start printing this week, and we're pretty close to it's basically done at this point.
Right.
We're just about getting it out the door.
Good.
But
So,
on 3 Nights, I actually have a pretty cool announcement to make.
Okay.
On top of all the other announcements.
All right. By the way, I don't know if you ever met Doc Hogg. This is
I don't believe that I have.
Hi, Micah. How are you doing, sir?
I am pretty good, aside from other like comic book creator stress.
How's life, RT?
Hey,
So
you
go
fancy wop.
So go ahead, Micah. Can continue with your.
Yes. So we have brought on a new colorist for 3 Nights, 4 Days, named Oliver Lee Arce, and he is a creator who is also who's worked on a book called Zombie Kid, and is also going to be doing another book called Escape or Die. So he's got a lot of horror experience.
Okay.
So, and he is a CG guy. So we have a full CG team working on this book. Basically, kind of like a CG all-stars team. You got me, you got Preston, the good Preston. You've got Eric Weathers doing the lettering, and now you've got Oliver doing the colors. It's going to be an incredible book.
Nice.
So,
well, now that your buddy's trademarked Comicsgate, you ought to be the good Preston. Sorry.
Yeah, good Preston.
Jabba the Cuck's talking smack to you, Micah. I think.
It's a day ending in Y.
So you said you had some in the chat. You said you had some news.
Yeah, Renfamous actually backed my book.
Oh.
I shit you not. And here, I'll. This is why. You're saying gay ops, and I will not dismiss that possibility. But if you share the, this was my. If you share my screen.
Okay.
This is sometimes how I promote the book. You know, the flawless logic of tilt. Below is the type of person who hates tilt. You are not that person. Therefore, you must back tilt. Now, you notice I don't, send one for one. Renfamous actually has me blocked. So number two, I don't include her in it because I don't, really care. But at any rate, I get this thing. There's this. When I look on my mentions today, there's this thing. Someone's replied to a tweet that I can't see. So I go to one of my other accounts and I pop it in, and this is what comes up.
What does she comment?
She's saying, looking forward to getting my copy.
Okay.
So she did back it. She spent, I guess I shouldn't say exactly what she spent on air.
Yeah, don't do that.
That information's not good. And but yeah, I mean, I sent her an email thanking her, and I said, by the way, P.S. Renfamous is Latin for sexy, right? And I haven't heard back on that one.
No.
Oh boy.
And this guy sent me this thing, and this might be the saddest thing. A really good concept muddled down by being a prick. And thinking that characters being assholes to each other and some kind of self-perceived taboo body types are selling points. And yeah, well, this is the thing. I'm not entirely certain. I mean, the word prick tipped me off. I think this is actually a sock puppet account from my ex-wife. So I. So, but at any rate, yeah, that's how. Yeah. How often does a CGer actually get Tilt to back or Redfamous to back her books or back her books? So
I think she might be slightly tilted about Tilt.
I wouldn't count on her not refunding it, honestly.
Yeah.
You know, okay, well, yeah, point taken, but it's not a huge amount of money, so I think I can make it up.
Yeah.
that was a yeah. It's like she does those things, right? She
Yeah.
tries to prove a point, you know, and then when everybody just kind of laughs at her for the point she's trying to prove. It's kind of like that time she was convinced to pay like $800 for her own domain name because people were. It was like Redfamous.com or something like that, and they said it was worth to buy it was $800, and so people said we should crowdfund and be able to and buy it. And then she went and bought it herself. It's like, good job, stupid! You spent $800 on a domain.
There was also that time that she tried to commit fraud, where she tried to get a refund on a con tickets past the refund date.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she claimed that she bought them before they decided not to.
And the con called her out on it.
Yeah, the con publicly called her out on it. It says, no, you bought these recently.
Mm-hmm. That was yeah. And then she tried to say, well, actually, no, it was before that. And it's like, hey, stupid, we know what time zone you're in.
Hey.
Yeah.
You know?
It's one of those things where it's like we're not exactly dealing with members of Mensa here.
Yeah.
Right. So
She'll either quietly refund it or loudly refund it and give some bullshit reason, or.
But she doesn't really have at this point. She doesn't have to because it's still in. Still the project's still going.
Yeah. But I'm saying, or she gets a copy and then she's gonna go ham on it.
I think the thing you have to be
concerned
about
not be so bad. I mean, I'll certainly use that to my benefit in my second campaign.
Right.
I think this one of the more obvious plays and something you might have to be a little bit more concerned about is have shipping information for her. All of a sudden, she'll assume, say, a bunch of threats have come my way after I back this book, and a CGer has my information. Of course, we'll never see any evidence of this.
Yeah.
So,
but it'll magically start after she backs your book.
Oh yeah.
Just be careful. She's a gaslighter.
Yeah, indeed.
She will die without attention.
Yeah.
Behave responsibly. Behave professionally.
This is actually making me feel a little bit better because I was worried that after she actually backed my book, that flushing sound you heard was my Cred with War campaign going right down the toilet. So,
oh no,
if this is what actually is going to happen, I feel much better now.
No, yeah. It was all her trying to be cute and funny, and thinking she's cute and funny, not realizing she's actually a moron. How stupid do you be when you realize you're not stupid? You actually think you're not stupid. That's, my mom said I'm not stupid.
It's the Dunning-Kruger effect. I mean, Edwin's the king of it.
Yep. So I just want to, since I'm pretty sure you're going to get refunded in a couple of days, everybody go and back Tilt right now.
I'll get that book.
Yeah.
Thank you, Optimus. Appreciate that.
Yeah. So because I'm pretty sure, mods, if you can get the link in the chat, and throw people that way so people could check it out. It is a really fun concept. I really like the idea of it. I backed it myself. So I think it's going to be, and Dino is I'm stupid, but I know it. So,
clap your hands.
Thank you, Rotten Glory. We appreciate it.
Well, I was right around 55% when I hit the halfway mark, so feeling pretty good about that. And by the way, guys, congratulations on Peregrine, being fully funded.
I appreciate that.
Nice going.
Thank you so much.
Being drawn into it. That's
you were the drawn in tier, so you. Yeah, you can't. I don't think you can do that. They said Doc Hogg refund her without asking like a boss. I don't think you at this point. I think in a campaign you can't initiate a refund on your end.
I don't know if you can like refuse service to somebody or something like that.
I mean, the only thing you can do is like essentially after the campaign you could like whatever if you could get their PayPal information, just send them the money back. But then that's like kind of pulling an Edwin. So not an Edwin, a ducked an April.
Look, I don't really care. It's.
If she keeps it fine.
I wouldn't do anything like that until she does something to me saying that I doxed her, and then I would say, "Would you like your money back?" Then I'll say it. Until then, what do I care?
Yeah, but I've always said, don't go sending people their money back when they haven't asked for it, because that's what Duck and April did with the 106, right?
Yeah, don't be stupid. Like the one thing is that never interrupt somebody when they're in the middle of being stupid.
Yeah,
especially if you don't like them.
Yeah.
Because it's like I'm gonna prove how dumb you are. Here's $20. Oh, thank you. I get at least I'm dumb and richer than you.
Right.
Wait. Why are you
I hope
laughing?
this makes $1 million, so it shows how stupid I am.
Why are you laughing? Why are you smiling? What's happening?
Why are you smiling? Right.
I would say the colors here are from Lenore Lost Lenore. And she's really cool. One of my avatars that I cycle through sometimes was done by her as a gift, and it's really cute.
She's got a lot of talent.
She is the karaoke queen of karaoke master, really, of Comicsgate. So
I don't know.
I mean, we found out some new karaoke. We found some new talent the other night in the karaoke.
Yeah.
Well, the two of them are on this panel.
I'm assuming Piper is one.
Yep. Who do you think the other one is?
Well, it could be you because you actually have kind of a deep, throaty voice.
You'd be wrong.
My other guess would be Xavier because he was doing some singing earlier.
It was him.
Mm-hmm.
For him,
he was singing some Huey Lewis and the News.
And I did some Sinatra to close out.
Did you embed an axe into someone's face during it though?
Earlier.
Hey, Paul!
Try getting a reservation at Dorsey and now, you fucking stupid bastard! I love that movie so much. Probably more than a sane man should. But
there's an interesting. Micah, I think we need to have a talk with your colorist.
Oh no.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm even good. Armand confuses
Trying.
me sometimes. Back to work.
Yeah, color that stuff that we told you to color.
No, he's actually doing really good. He's working on like a really complex page. Armand, let me know if I can show the work in progress you sent me because it's really good. But okay, now I've got actually all of my 3 nights, 4 days stuff. If you guys want me to cycle through it and discuss that, because I'm hoping to get some more people on the mailing list. Because one thing that we have done is we are going to be giving people a super secret perk for signing up for that mailing list.
Nice.
And I'm not going to go into full detail on what it is, but I'll just say that it's very nice. Like you guys will be happy. Not to mention, I've also excuse me. I've got a piece here that was done. It's a fan art for Ethan. It was done by Preston and my new colorist. So let me.
And Armand says, "Give me a second, and I'll send you an updated version."
Yep, just send it to me over Discord.
So you're writing the Bible? Is that what's going on?
No, I am not currently writing the Bible. That's kind of already been done.
All right.
So, and my Greek isn't good enough to translate it.
All right. Oh,
Wow,
that's nice.
Yeah.
So that was Preston's art.
Yes, this is Preston's pencils and inks,
Mhm.
and then my new colorist's his color work. So definitely a good pairing to say the least.
I think is this going to be? He's going to be working on 3 nights.
Yep.
That's going to be really like kind of he's got like a gritty feel to his colors.
Oh yeah.
And that'll be really good for that book.
Oh
yeah. Not to mention the fact that he and Preston have worked together already definitely helps quite a bit. Preston's an ace. As we saw on I know that tonight was Drawn and Backhold, where everybody was doing Doc Salem. But
Mhm.
before that, I mean, Preston beat Doodlebags. Preston beat the man who beat the man in John Malin. Like, he's like. Let me just put it this way: I'm gonna be shelling out a lot of money in the future to keep my hands on him, because you're not taking this one from me. No.
Can you enlarge that a little bit? And maybe scroll down a bit, because
Yeah, there you go.
yeah. Oh, that is. Boy, look at the detail in there. Wow.
Yep.
Preston is known for his details,
Wow.
and he is an excellent painter too.
Oh yeah, his paintings are ridiculous.
Yeah.
I love the dead the Vizbis at the bottom. That's really
Yeah.
And then pulling the I assume those are stingers he's pulled out, but I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah. It looks like he's about to it looks like Cyberfrog's about to like use them as like a weapons and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Like he's gonna javelin somebody with the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Which would be a cool idea, Ethan. Hint, hint.
And I like Sal is just like squishing it, squishing the vest like,
Yep.
He's a big boy. He's got big hands.
Exactly. And he's just shrugging off these other impalements.
I really like the scene from, Blood Honey where he's like crushing the pollinate,
Oh yeah.
and he's counting down as he's doing it.
Everybody loves Sal.
Yeah. Ethan keeps saying, well, since I killed Sal, like
Stop it.
I will say this: if Ethan ever wants Confiscate to turn against him, just kill
kill
Salamandroid.
Everybody loves Salamandroid.
Mm-hmm.
So
thank you, Eddie Winkler. I appreciate that very much.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, let's see. Yeah, Bactil could have swore I backed it, but it was the pre-launch list. Either way, good luck with the campaign. Stay away from stupid. Have a good night, everyone. Yeah, I think that could be. We could all go. I say we. I mean, I'm the collective we, not all of us, but everybody could go for staying away from stupid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So.
For me, though, that's much easier said than done. So I will try harder.
Well, for me, I have to look in the mirror every day. I'm like, there he is, stupid.
Also, speaking of good, Preston, Doc Salem is almost at $6,000.
Very nice.
All right.
I'm going to take partial credit for that because I'm a jerk.
What an ace-hole.
Well, I'm trying to find the mailing list for 3 nights so that can actually be linked. There it is.
On with Preston last night on gosh, whose channel was it? They're all running together now.
Oh no.
I can actually find out, but yet at any rate, no, he was really, really nice, and I made sure that I backed Doc Salem. I looked it up. I actually had backed it a few weeks ago, and I wasn't sure because there's so many CG titles out there with Doc or something like that in the name. Doc Alpha. Gosh, there's others too.
Doc Alpha and Doc Salem are the most prominent, I think.
Yeah, but there's some others.
Monster Doctor.
Monster MD.
Monster MD.
Yeah. That.
Mm-hmm. So here is the pre-launch page for 3 Nights, 4 Days, and it's part 1.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. And what a lot of y'all don't know. I don't know if how often Micah has talked about this, but this universe is all tied together. This actually is in the Englewood universe.
Yep.
And it may not seem like it, but Micah has plans.
Yes, I have many plans, all of which I'm working on behind the scenes. And yep, everything is tied together. Basically, what the plan is, just to let everybody kind of in on it, is that there is this is the beginning, basically, of the universe that it takes place in. This is sort of like the big event that separates that timeline from any other timeline in any other universe. Is
Right.
what happens in this little English village back in the back at the end of the Second Crusade. And what happens is, in this particular book, the village has been thanks, Daniel Parker. The village has been besieged by a cult, a satanic cult, and the forces of hell. and they are looking to kick Jabba's ass. And aside from kick Jabba's ass, they also plan on basically trying to open a gate to hell with mass sacrifice and begin Armageddon.
That and some of the stuff
This
you
one
told
does.
me. Yeah, well, some of the stuff you told me is like how you've got ideas how to link it all together. So you have a
let me I'm going to give you guys kind of the schedule.
Okay.
So I have several projects on the back burner that I am in the process of writing. Within the next 2 years, of the stuff that I've already done, Englewood Book 2, we're going to start working on it immediately after this campaign wraps up to get a head start on it, because it's going to be the end of the arc that starts in Englewood #1 when you guys get your hands on that. So that's what we'll be doing there. But there is a prequel to all of this. There is another book that I'm working on. I'm 95% sure that my artist has committed to it. And it is called, and Hatch, bear with me for just a second. I'm actually going to elevator pitch every single book that I have planned. So bear with me. So it's going to be one after the other. So the next book that takes place in the timeline after this is called The First Servant. The First Servant is a tale of one of Dracula's best soldiers being converted into the first vampire, aside from Dracula himself, the very first servant of the Dark Lord.
The penultimate vampire.
Yes, it is about his attempt to get revenge on his master for taking the lives of his family in an attempt to subdue him as a man. After that is Project Lazarus, which is the prequel to Englewood. That is basically where 3 superhumans who have had a taste of death will be ending the fight that began in 3 nights, 4 days, saving the modern world from the forces of hell. There you go.
Sounds good.
So I have plans upon plans.
Guys, I've got a show I've got to go to. I want to say thank you for just having me on briefly.
Okay, we appreciate you.
And Micah, I'll back this as soon as it comes out. It looks really great. So
awesome. Thanks, Doc Hogg. I appreciate it, man.
All right.
Thanks.
Y'all have a good one, buddy.
Have fun, dude.
Bye.
And apparently he, where was it? Armand said, sent both the Englewood page and the reason why Lenore has my face.
Yes, let's get some explanation of that here.
Yeah.
I know it.
My question is, who did he send it to?
He sent both to me. So,
so
the page here, again, not finished yet, is actually a. There we go. So again, obviously work in progress, but I've mentioned before that Elijah has a final costume. This is it. This is the body armor that he wears after the first arc.
Okay, we have a mea culpa for you, sir, from Hatch.
Oh goodness,
Micah, I was wrong. FF7 is not woke, but it was trash.
Everybody's a critic. I really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun.
And then once again, that's down to your opinion.
You can like what you like. I'm never going to shame you for it.
Yeah.
As long as you don't shame me, then we're good.
I think
no shaming. Nobody needs to shame nobody into liking or disliking or whatever.
I think what they've done is effectively pretty slick in that they could still keep milking money out of the original because this doesn't replace it.
Yep.
But also because of the time jannies and everything that's happened, they can effectively do whatever they want now. They don't have to follow the story of the game.
Yeah, and there's some interesting subtext that they can explore, or they could cock it all up. Like it's hard telling, but anyway,
I'm leaning towards cocking it all up.
Yeah, I'm worried because even though this is like several members of the original creative team on Final Fantasy VII are working on this, they also are some of the same guys that worked on Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
But anyway, back to this page. So as you can see, Armand has put excellent detail into the rain falling in the background, the lightning. He's obviously going to add some backlighting here, but let's and of course the eyes. As you can see, Elijah's pissed.
Yeah.
And when you see the end of the book, Optimus has seen some of it. You will understand why he's looking at you like this. He is very upset. But to kind of give you guys an idea of how this armor works is that the under part of it, the gloves and things like that, and this grayish area is a suit that he wears that is basically a breathable Kevlar that basically can stop a knife. Can't stop a bullet, but it'll slow it down. And then these are Kevlar-coated titanium plates that snap on to certain parts of his body to protect vital organs and to protect vital nerves and vital arteries.
So it's kind of like from, in was it Batman: The Dark Knight when he said, "You got something that'll stop large dogs?" He's like, they can stop cats. So,
Yeah.
it'll stop stabby, but maybe not shooty bang bang.
Yeah. Well, this stuff, these plates will stop a bullet.
So it will stop shooty bang bang. Okay.
Yeah. Anything short of an anti-material rifle is going to have a hard time getting through that.
That's shit must be really heavy.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. He's also freaking strong. He's a huge guy. I mean, Batman is, just for scale, Batman is about 6 feet tall, weighs about 205 pounds. Elijah is 6'2" and weighs 245. He's a very large guy. He's about as big as Captain America is.
And strong as an ox.
Yeah, and these, like, titanium's not as heavy as you would think it is. So these plates are fairly lightweight. He can still move very quickly in them. And the Tonfa here, these are called the HIT system, High Impact Tonfa. What they are is that they are a weapon system that can actually merge into 3 different weapons. They can, these bits can snap off and be reattached. They can magnetically adhere itself to the underside of his glove. And he can put them together to create a staff. And then once the staff is interlocked, he can hit a button on them, and a chain will link the 2 of them, so he can use them as nunchaku as well.
Right.
So he is a nightmare to fight.
He was as scary as Night Thrasher. Well, that means that means Dan Kittlesmith will not he will not pick up Englewood because he's afraid of black people. So
Also, he's afraid to
hey, here's the thing: if you're gonna make Night Thrasher comparisons, get your boy in here. Like he'll love it. I think he did back it though, if I recall correctly. So
yeah.
I imagine for utility though, since they attach magnetically, he can just attach those to his gauntlets so to free his hands up without dropping it.
Bingo.
That's
Like
definitely smart.
This suit, oddly enough, though, is the finalized version of the armor that one of the members of Project Lazarus uses. The other one member of Project Lazarus wears a prototype.
Yeah.
So this is the final version. It was basically intended to be armor used by Navy SEALs, but it was just far too expensive. He's basically in off maybe, but
I was getting ready to make that joke.
But anyway, but as it stands, man, he's a monstrous warrior. Now has a technological edge over the entirety of Chicago when he wears that. So he's I think people are really going to love this book. When they get their hands on it, they're going to be blown away by it. Yeah. Not just because of the quality of the art, because this is like I've seen the art that gets thrown at me from the antis, and it's not very good, and they try to say mine isn't. We already dug into Hero Shack over that. This work in progress looks better than some of the stuff that they're throwing out there. Armand is an incredibly talented colorist. I mean, I don't know if you guys saw, but like with what was it? He did just a quick thing of Art Tiber's Vampirella. I don't remember how quickly he did it, but he said it was really fast. And let me find it because it's in our message history. We've also been doing concept work behind the scenes while we're waiting for Brian to finish up with the pages. So, where's it at? Here we go.
Oh God, we're getting comparisons now. Aldrake is a 7-foot corn-fed country boy. Are we really going to start doing my superheroes bigger than yours?
Yes. But anyway, go ahead and bring my screen back up.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah. That's Armand coloring over Artie Bear.
nice.
He's getting better and better as time goes on.
Yeah.
And this was just a quick job too.
Yeah, I can see his shading is getting better, and
Yeah, he's like I colored it in less than 2 hours.
yeah.
So if he like gave this even more time, it would look even better.
Yeah.
So yeah,
looks pretty.
yeah. I love Arts Vampirella. He draws her so well.
Yeah.
But yeah, needless to say, there's been some. Oh wait, we forgot to show the thing with Lost Lenore.
Oh yeah,
Let's have this.
you got it.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I'm still a little confused by this.
Yeah. My face.
That's Lenore stealing Armand's face because
That's his fetish.
What?
Well, Armand is an oddball, but
because
that's kind of why I like him.
Batman Who Laughs guy is told her to.
Give me your face.
Wait a minute, shouldn't I be saying that one?
Maybe.
You picked the wrong planet. Give me your face. Okay, she was accused of stealing faces. Okay.
Well, there we go.
All right.
I'm taking this fucking hat off.
I'm going to say you got to be
Oh
sweating.
wow. Ah,
That.
it's weird having hair again. All
Yeah.
right.
So you got to be feeling a little juicy right now because
Yeah, this thing's kind of tight. And again, I have the Tito Ortiz problem where I have a giant head.
mhm.
Like I was actually, we were talking one night while I bought this thing, and
I
I'm like,
remember.
yeah, I gotta measure my head. Hold on a second,
Yeah,
and it's over 2 feet around.
And it just left a mark.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I meant by it's really tight.
Yeah,
So
let's see. Yeah. Oh yeah, you see the dent on your head now.
yeah,
Oh.
That's the grip
it's
of
very
communism.
warm too. I'm actually
bet it
tempted
is.
to
I bet
wear
it's
this
nice to
outside,
wear
but I'd
some.
probably get killed where I live. If I lived in Seattle, it would probably be fine. But
Just
I
take the
don't.
button
I
off.
live in
Just take
Central
the button off.
Illinois.
You know, actually, it's getting kind of weird. People are more accepting of seeing those around because,
Yeah.
especially in cold climates, because they're warm.
Oh, just the Ushanka, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, just
no,
take the button off, you'll be okay.
yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah. That's the problem.
I don't know if it's removable.
Is it
Uh,
stiff?
On mine
it
was.
is.
It
Yeah.
was just like a pair of like pins on the sides of each of them.
Yeah, there's a pin on the inside. I just fold them in and it comes off. So
Yeah.
even so, though, I'm not much of a hat guy. So
Only wear it when you have when you're on with. Yeah, you got to wear it if you have Kami Mark on your show.
man, why did Andino turn on me? Man,
What is this about, Carl? Which Carl are you talking about? Are you talking about Carlo Rowe? Has he been playing Minecraft?
Yes.
He has, really?
Oh
Yes.
no.
Why?
well,
He's
now we
just
know
a
why Death
small boy.
Spawn's late. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Carl knows I love him, but
He's just a little baby. He needs to play the Minecraft.
He's only like 22, so I
So
can't.
yeah, he's just a
he's
little baby.
Mhm.
he and Odie are like babies. It's so crazy to think about
Mhm.
it. Though all Odie does is work. I don't know
Yeah.
if you guys heard about that. Like literally
Yeah.
all he does is draw all day. He broke his freaking hand. The kid's a machine.
He broke his hand from
he was
drawing.
on the night.
He broke
the day
his hand from drawing twice.
The night he and Liam were on the stream, and he was. I mean, I guess it's like I don't have time to pour this water in a glass. I'm going to drink it straight from the kettle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't that hot? Excruciating. Thank you.
I mean, there was It reminded me of one time. I remember I was watching an old Remember the co-optional podcast? I think they still do it, but I'll say it hasn't been the same without TV. But one time they were doing it, and they had Wow Krindor on there,
Mm-hmm.
and they were just talking, chit chatting, having fun. Next, Krindor pulls out not a jug, but one of those big, like the water jugs you get in like the you go to the doctor's office, and it's like the dispenser. the dispenser jugs. He pulls one of those out and is drinking from it. And it's like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm thirsty. He's like, can't you put that in a glass? He said, I'm cutting out the middleman.
Dude, I've done that on streams before. Like I remember one time I was doing the overflow with Hatman, and before we got started, he looked at me. He's like, "Do you have a gallon jug of water sitting right in front of you?" I'm like, "Yes." I was out of breath because I just got back from boxing practice. Mm-hmm. He's like, "That was oddly enough. That was the night I tore my meniscus." Mm-hmm. And he's like, "So you're gonna drink all that?" I'm like, "Yeah, probably." And yeah, during the course of the overflow, I drank an entire gallon of water.
How big is my container?
I'm a thick boy.
You needed more you needed more water pieces to make yourself more better.
Indeed,
as they say. Kind of like Piper drinking her freaking wine glass. Remember how big that thing was?
That reminds me of an old SNL joke. Is they made some joke about what was it? Condoms for women, and I think it was Norm Macdonald goes, "Do they go over the wine glass?"
Oh my god. You guys, I completely forgot I was in the fucking stream.
What?
Piper!
I've been playing in the chat because I thought I was listening.
Oh,
I forgot I was actually part of the stream.
No, we need some Piper difficulties.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I started in the chat talking about
you were talking about Final Fantasy. I saw it over there talking about Final Fantasy 7, and I
was talking about Final Fantasy 7 and then completely forgot that I was in the stream and not just, chilling in the chat listening to you guys. So I answered you guys in the chat.
Hey, GD. What's going on, brother? What's up, other muckers? I haven't caught a live stream in almost 2 months. How's it? Everyone surviving the apocalypse so far? We're still here.
I'm getting fat. It's unfortunate.
Same.
Yeah,
I'm losing weight.
How?
Issues here.
Also, Sketch Therapy's here. He's like, yeah, you're gonna piss away a lot of calories that way, dude. Sketch, I'm not gonna talk about how fat I am now, but at the time, like, thin for me is 280. I was at like 310. I was really, really getting close down to where I wanted to be goal wise. So I need to get back on that. But keto is a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Keto
Mike,
sucks.
How'd you lose weight? Or you just?
Well, keto was a big part of it.
Oh, I'm talking about Mike. I'm sorry, I meant Mike, not Micah. Sorry.
Not eating. Eating at the restaurant every fucking day.
Oh yeah, because you worked at the restaurant. That's right. Yeah.
I've probably been gaining weight. I was losing weight for a while just by eating smaller portions and not as much as often. And normally what I would do is I'd make something, I'd eat half of it now and save the other half for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now I just eat it all there.
Uh-oh.
I don't know, I found myself just being really, really hungry all of a sudden.
Uh-oh.
And it's like, there's no reason for it.
Yeah.
Somebody wants. I take it that's somebody wants us to dust off one of the other video clips.
Oh no!
So you know what that means.
Woo!
Vi har mænd,
Wow.
Vi har mænd,
Wow.
Vi har mænd,
Oh,
Vi
wow.
har mænd.
Man, Edwin looks geriatric without a beard.
He does.
Yeah.
He's one of those weirdos. He looks younger without one, or he looks younger with one. But that's Fudge Win.
Yeah.
Everybody likes Fudge Win. Everyone hates Meth Win. Meth Win sucks.
Why are you guys graded so low?
Piper is why you guys are great.
Oh, Piper is why. Okay, I missed it. What is?
Hey, it was named this before I got here.
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't get to take credit for fucking it up.
And I'm sober, very sober.
And just
Now.
a reminder, what you will never find on Graded Point Live.
Fat broads and horse-faced lesbians.
The fact that those words were uttered during a presidential debate
Yes.
shows just how funny our country has become, and I love it.
I love this fucking timeline.
It's
Yeah.
the best, isn't it?
I always remember, I'm going back 4 years. One thing that Scrump Monkey always told us when we were talk, is he said, "Guys, I want you to realize something. If Donald Trump wins, even if he's the worst president ever, the memes will be amazing."
Right?
Oh,
I have not been
absolutely.
disappointed when it comes to that shit.
Who's Warren?
We're talking about Elizabeth Warren.
Oh,
Yeah, he's the one that said that.
Calling out Micah. Oh, because I guess Andino is trying to insinuate that you're a fat broad or a horse-faced lesbian.
I'm not a broad though. I mean, I still feel them down there, man.
Oh, well.
They haven't gone anywhere.
Or maybe he's like saying, "Don't pick on fat broads and horse-faced lesbians."
I just get an
You're
idea.
fat.
I just get an idea that Matt was Wenger was trying to finish the sentence, but he hit enter too quick.
No, that's a Joe Biden reference.
Oh, did he actually?
He actually said, "Listen here, fat," and then stopped himself. It's hilarious.
I need to get some Biden ones up here because
I thought he was talking about, since everybody was talking about losing weight and stuff, I thought he was talking about like bullying the fat to go away. Listen here, fat. Nobody wants you. Fuck off.
just yelling at your stomach all the time.
Yeah.
Look here. I'm telling you shit.
Yeah, you gotta be
Somebody,
right.
how I took that though, I thought that because somebody, Toronto Hester Source said something about Malin got mad again, and then Dino, seeing what Andino said after that, I'm like, wait, does John have a guy named Warren calling me out? I'm like, oh, okay. So, man, I don't even know like what's going on with stuff like that these days, and that's why I stay out of it. Let other people fight. Let them fight.
Somebody mentioned Godzilla. There you go. Gotta have a little Godzilla in your life. We're looking at an entire election season of seeing that Joe Biden clip where he says he loves kids bouncing on his lap.
They would get in the pool with me and rub the hairs on my leg, and then they'd pop up, and the kids really love that.
I think I remember listening to the radio, and I think it was a commercial for Glenn Beck. I don't listen to Glenn Beck. I think he's an idiot. But just hearing a commercial where it's like it's like Joe Biden's up there and he says, kids just need to hear more words.
I mean,
turn on the record player.
Kids just need more words so they can learn to brain good and stuff.
There you go. There's your ticket right there.
Oh God. On the late night Micah show, I may have to create a Scott Steiner button. I just might have to.
You need to do an if you're gonna I must be censored. If you're gonna do that, you need to get this one where he says I'm a highly educated university and I need to dumb myself down. I've wrestled a lot of countries.
Yes, but because when Scott Steiner was in wrestling in New Japan, he didn't Steiner screwdriver a wrestler. No, he did it to the whole country. All at once. No simpy.
No simpy.
I still remember it.
Is this well past Wenger's bedtime? I mean, I thought it was. I thought usually Wenger would be in bed by now. So
go to bed, Wenger.
That's a good one. 2019, they removed King Tunk's entire coffin from his tomb for the first time ever. 2020 series finale level shit going down worldwide every 3 days or so far the whole year.
Nice, yes.
They removed it for the first time ever? I thought they did that shit back in the 1920s, and they put him back.
Oh, Hatch, we've played cocaine him like 3 times already.
I guess he wants it again. He's paying for it. I mean,
yeah, we can do it again.
He's sick, man. He's sick. He needs his fix.
He needs his fix.
Let's see.
I am prepared, comrade. Hit the button.
Where God. Up here. Here it is. Okay.
Cocainum.
I mean,
I got these cheeseburgers, man.
I hope this wasn't a real comment.
It is.
It is.
It's from the debate with Triple H. Not with Triple H, with what's his name?
The college. He was playing a college guy. I know who you're talking
Yeah.
about. No, something.
Dirk Nowitzki.
Dirk Nowitzki. That's who. It
Yeah.
was. Yeah.
Wenger, you in an apartment?
I was saying my neighbor has had her third customer going right now.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, you did say that earlier. That something like that. That's why I'm asking. That's why he's still awake.
Wow.
I think.
she's got some stamina. Does she at least wash it out after between?
Oh my god.
Maybe it's just she runs an OnlyFans.
Oh, he's in a hotel and is stuck next to a hole. Well,
Isn't that a song lyric?
Sounds like it, doesn't
I'm
it?
in a hotel.
gotta be a country song, bruh.
No, I was thinking Use a Hoe by Ludacris.
Oh.
Yeah. How you put a hoe in a hotel or something like that. I don't know. We used to play that in high school all the time just because it was hilarious.
You're doing hoe activities with hoe tendencies. Hoes are your friends. Hoes are your enemies.
Is she really going at it, or is she faking it? That's the real question.
It's just for her OnlyFans account.
Who here thinks Wenger should just record it?
Do it.
Do it.
Because all he's doing is recording himself. You know,
Wenger, no one will believe you if you don't
on?
record it. We need some receipts.
Yeah, what's going on in the?
Record it like you're recording yourself, but you're just having to be really quiet. So
You just have to be really quiet. You're recording the ambience of your room.
Probably made about $900 today. Jesus.
Look real sad when you do it too.
Yeah.
Like,
really,
this is my life now.
And you hear just like boom.
In the arms of the angel.
I mean,
right? Okay, so then that song starts playing, and then he can put it the bottom to back his stuff to get him out of there.
We're going to interview her tomorrow and put it on his channel.
Yes. Bring her onto Wingcast to be hilarious.
For just 39 cents a day, you could keep Wenger from living in this hotel room next to this person.
Oh God.
Oh no.
I need that audio because now I want to make a commercial for Wenger.
Wenger, don't let us down now.
Yeah. See, we're giving you content, man. This is good content. Just you just sitting in a room,
complaining about it.
You have the camera looking at your face and just like banging on the other side of the wall.
You could make the joke that you bought her to take Carl's virginity.
Maybe then he'll stop fucking playing Minecraft again.
If when you're filming yourself, you can get a single tear to drip down your face, that'll be perfect. Oh, God.
Oh man.
It's like one of those kids is like, "Mama, please." Mama was with another daddy tonight. I'm making up country music songs now.
GG's got a question.
I like this one better.
Oh man, that would be gold.
Oof. Are any plans for digital distribution after Peregrine ships out the physical copies? I'm thinking because I'm not. I am of the belief that the main campaign should be physical, but I am considering doing a separate campaign later on for a digital campaign. Just keep them separate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just later on, just be a way to buy the digital.
Yeah, or might do it like a digital release through the store, something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What do you think, Michael Curtis?
Well, I'm just of the opinion that I'm probably never going to do digital again because honestly, like I felt stupid because I sold a $15 comic for $5. So like it's not the problem with digital is there's kind of not any money in it. Not really. Like unless it I think a secondary campaign, digital campaign isn't a bad idea, but I mean, most people that read comics prefer the physical,
Right.
you know, and I didn't see much of a point. So probably like my stuff might go on digital like years down the road, but probably not currently. Just these days, there's not really enough of a market for it.
Yeah, my suggestion was when Peregrine 2 comes out, offer digital Peregrine 1 for people to catch up.
Yeah.
The big thing, though, I've heard is that Comixology doesn't really give you a good like cut, and that's kind of depressing.
That's why I think I would just do it as a, just as a campaign at the most. You know what I mean? Or do it through the store.
Make digital a perk to the physical book. That was part of my idea. If it was, we waited until Peregrine 2. It was you could get the digital of Peregrine 1 with a physical of Peregrine 2.
I think we need to read this one again. People won't buy digital unless it's got that recording from Winger as a perk.
True.
Can you imagine?
Oh dear Lord.
Peregrine 2, Perry Harder. We're giving away the names of the next books.
Hatch does say there are people who pay more for the comic and shipping worldwide, and that's true. That's why a lot of people are doing like international tiers. So like you can like get together with somebody and be like, hey, I'll just buy it and then I'll ship this other one to you or bring it to you or whatever.
Yeah.
So they can go in on shipping basically.
Yeah.
Because I always look at the reason why I said I probably wouldn't mind doing it after the fact. Is that kind of what who said it? Yeah, GD. He makes the point here that if it was first to secure the income stream, digital distribute afterward. And see, the thing is, after you've produced the book, and you've got them physical, people got physical copies in their hands, then you could use that digital as just kind of, as an ongoing income stream while you're working on other things. Yeah,
that isn't a bad perspective, actually. I'll have to consider that.
Yeah. So, there's always ways to look at things. So. But I think like the main book should be focused on physical.
Yeah.
And when including in that, and that's if you trust anyone. That's true. But yeah, the main thing with the book with the physical is that should be the main. That's getting everything produced. That's getting the art. That's getting the colors. That's getting the letters. That's getting all the good stuff that you want to put into it.
I also agree with John Penn doing what EVS said and overprint and hold on to those.
Yes.
Oh yeah, definitely. Always be overprinting. Because when you look at the pricing, and like I said, I haven't even gone quote and got a quote from some, from the places I've looked at, and you're actually, I think Mike and I talked about this one night. You're better overprinting.
Yeah,
it's actually cheaper to overprint.
Yeah, let me actually.
It actually lowers the price overall per book.
Yeah,
it's expensive to run those printers.
Yeah, well, they set it up, and the setup is the expensive part because then that printer is dedicated to. Your shit
for however long.
Yeah.
So the more you print out of it, the more cost efficient.
Real quick, can somebody do the number? How much is 25% of 260?
25 of 260?
Yes.
Give me just a second.
65?
65 more. Okay. So let's do some comparisons here. I'm just putting in all of my whatchamacallits, the numbers for Englewood. So of the standard book, just I'm not going to share my screen on this. I'm just going to give you guys the numbers.
Yeah.
So I go through Mix'em, which is the same. Just for those of you wondering, like paper quality, the paper quality for Englewood will be the same as City of Venus because Vinny turned me on to Mix'em. He said that they're fantastic. So.
Yeah.
That is what I'm. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing.
Yours going to be perfect bound too, right? So.
Yes. Okay. So, and then we're gonna do. We can swing the 100-pound paperweight too for everything, not just the cover. So we're gonna do that too. But for 260 copies, which is basically the standard book, the director's cut's much larger. It's going to be about $1,000 to do that. But let's say we add another 65 to that. You said, Bob?
Yes, 65.
So 325. It only costs me $200 more, if that.
See, there you go.
Yeah, so overprinting by 25% is a very good idea. I'm going to do that with Englewood. We might do a second chance campaign with that, or what we're also considering doing is just bringing the books and making them exclusive to this campaign, but also exclusive to coming to the CG convention next year.
Yeah, I was about to say, hold on to some for different reasons, and also hold on to a good stack for the convention.
Yep, because we're definitely going to be selling the whatchamacallit, the director's cut of issue 1 there, and that way you could, on top of that, you could also get it signed by me. We still want to do. I mean, Preston loves this idea of having a booth, like we combine our booths and we take the Devil Driver and we put it behind us.
Mm-hmm.
Then we just have a merged table, and it's basically just down the line. You've got like Rockabilly Road Trip, Doc Salem, Englewood, and then the 3 Nights books.
Mm-hmm.
Like that would be fucking amazing. And then we got this big display behind us and all this other shit. Like,
hey, you want a third table cooked up to that?
We can do that.
Hey, if you've got coin, Khajiit has wares.
Yeah, because I'm hoping by then we will have possibly be doing a second book.
Yeah,
have the second book going. So
there will probably be Englewood book 2 will definitely be out by then. But yeah, it would be a badass time. And Brian I could end up bringing Brian as well, and bringing Armand. So you'd have like the whole team there.
Just like we just take out a corner of the convention.
Pretty much, yeah.
This is ours, right? And Brian, congratulations on the big spike and uptick you got.
Hell yeah, man!
On your sales, man. Yeah, we're gonna get that gorilla book to the 10K. I have a feeling.
And one thing for Brian, tomorrow we weren't able to do it tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow, Ethan and I are doing Late Night Micah together,
mm-hmm.
and we are going to be highlighting some of the CG campaigns that we're really looking forward to. Brian, if you're getting my drift,
mm-hmm.
So just so you know,
yeah. So you're saying CG campaigns that people should pay attention to?
Yes. Yes, Peregrine's the other.
This one here, maybe, possibly.
Very much so. Yes.
If there's time.
Yeah. Oh, if you could squeeze it into Mr. Van Skyver's schedule,
you could set up an arena at SpurgCon, have challengers debate Kororo.
Right.
See, if I debated Ro because he's so much smaller than me, I would just walk up onto the stage and go, Ro! And then I'd give him a giant hug until he passes out.
Go to sleep, Ro. Go to sleep.
Wasn't that in Friday?
Yes.
When Debo grabbed Craig and he was just like, sleep. And he falls asleep. He goes, knocks out. He's like, yeah.
I love Ro though. He's a good dude.
Why is Brian? What's going on, Brian? No, nope. Nick, yet. Yeah, put the hat back on. You don't got to put the hat back on. And he puts. Just place it on top of your head.
This is fine. No worries.
Yes.
I got to. You just reminded me of something. Hold on a second. You're talking about hats, and I have to show this because it was so funny to me.
GD says, "I've never seen your face before. You look like you'd do well in those Russian slapping tournaments." Well, I mean,
if you pay attention to Yanafui memes, I'm the one.
I'd probably be laughing the whole time. Like I'm a little demented like that.
To this day, I'm still trying to figure out what's the deal with me slapping you in the back of the head?
Because I'm me.
Oh, I mean, okay,
Michael Beacon said he read the digital releases of Lone Star 2 and Monster Hunt. There's a digital of Lone Star 2 out?
Oh.
No.
Uh-oh.
How Well, yeah, Michael, I'm tempted to buy it off of you if possible, just because I want to roast it. Because the pages that I saw looked so bad. Like this lady is just screaming why did you kill him? Lone Star looking there like a fucking sociopath going, he was a soldier, just taking the orders of blah, 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 blah. I'm like, people don't talk like this.
No. Mr. John Fooney said you could ask me. Okay, well, why am I just want to know. I mean, I don't have you can do what you want, brother, but I just want to know why I'm smacking Mike in the back of the head, because it's a piece of lore that evades me.
Who is Optimus? Why does he slap the heads?
Why would I be asking him that? I know who I am.
Well, maybe you're suffering from whatever Biden has.
Oh God! Your kids need to read words.
Give me your face.
Oh man, YouTube's being a crap.
Yep, definitely a day ending in Y.
Yeah. I'm wondering if it's my internet or is it just YouTube? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Probably just YouTube.
Yeah.
I vote it's your internet.
Smiller is the evil gremlin from Gremlins 2, so he didn't want Mogwai.
Oof.
Hey, Octopus, can you talk to the creator of Red Eyes? He needs help. Help. Art looks great, but he looks like he might need some help. Who's the creator of Red Eyes? Is that the? I think I know who that is, and I think he followed me the other day. I'm gonna go back and look. If he is, I'll talk to him and we'll get him on here.
I haven't heard about Red Eyes in a while. Yeah.
Yeah. We are having Rob Muerto on tomorrow night. People, he did. Was it classroom?
Classroom of the Dead.
Classroom.
Yeah.
You gotta you got College of the Dead and Classroom of the Dead. You gotta make sure you don't get them confused, But yeah, Rob's gonna be on tomorrow night, and
yeah. So now I'm announcing 3 Nights, 4 Days, Part 1 of the Dead.
Of the Dead.
Kidding.
Hello, Mandy. How you doing? Good to see you.
Mandy.
And guess she woke up.
Nah.
And yeah, actually, Brian, he got in. Where'd he go? Yeah, Brian, he got in touch with me because he said he talked to you and Drew. So he will be on tomorrow night. It'll be a fun time. Drew and me need more horror books for our horror talk show. I mean,
well, there you go. Me and once we launch 3 Nights, Brian, me and Preston will have to come on.
Yeah. Try to draw some crowds to different streams, different folks,
Yeah, that's pretty much the goal at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, lately I've been very much has a digital here for 3 books on Lone Star Redux. I don't know if I want to give Mike my information though. He did threaten to dox somebody once, so I'm kind of.
Oh, I got Micah Curtis's information.
Yeah, he would brag about it.
I'll show him.
I feel sorry for anybody that shows up to Micah Curtis's house.
I showed up at Micah Curtis's house.
I mean, I think at that point, doesn't he might become an accessory to murder?
Wait, his own murder?
Yeah, that would be. Mike would have to wear the brown pants that day.
Mm-hmm. Would you say that it was this? Whoop. Oh, come on.
Yeah, it's working.
Yep.
Not on mine.
Well, Zach is
your internet.
Yeah.
Zach is indeed front. Richard, get out of my fucking head.
As long as you have no follow-up questions, it's working fine.
The real question is, Micah, do you have any fruit-bearing trees or vegetables, edible stuff growing in your yard?
No, I don't even have a yard.
You use them
have
as
Then I don't think you have to worry about Mike coming to your house.
It would be funny though, because I would open the door and be like,
I don't got.
"Oh,
no
there you are."
pots.
Yeah, you got to look around for him. Like, where's he at? He's a tiny man.
Remember,
Fee-fi,
the
fo-fum,
social
bitch.
distancing stand 2 Smillers apart at all times.
I think 2.5. I think giving 2 is
2.5.
still a
Yeah.
little too close. You need a distance of at least 6 feet. Because that's the way it is. I'm still trying to figure out what's going on over here.
That's the
But
way
yeah, lately I've been
was.
trying to. I guess we could talk about Late Night Micah a little bit.
Yeah.
Because that kind of came out of nowhere. But with me, I had kind of realized, like, some people that I'm friendly with in CG, like John and Ethan, were kind of tired. Like, I know, like, I'm not even before anybody asks, I'm not even talking about Rob. That there's been other situations that have happened in the past where they feel like they've been, basically stabbed in the back by people. And I said to myself, it's like, well, I'm all for them taking a break, because sometimes you just need one. So I said, well, I've got a channel. Why don't I just try to fill the void a little bit? And that's basically what spawned Late Night Mike. It's like, why not have like an 11 o'clock show, just go 2 hours, talk to somebody, and just basically have them co-host the show so that people can get to know them. And that way they're more inclined to invest something. And I think that they've been some really good streams so far. I've had Optimus on. Everybody really liked the Liam one, where Liam and I, even with all the technical difficulties, because we get to talk writing theory.
You had to relaunch that 3 or 4 times?
Yeah, at least. Like, it was like, are you kidding me? But yeah, that was basically that. And from here on in, I'm just trying to make sure that I'm able to do that for folks, just kind of introduce them to the fans, because it's not easy not everybody can start a YouTube channel, because not everybody has that sort of time investment, nor do they have, or they don't have the personality type to host something by themselves. So this gives them the opportunity to come on with a guy who's been hosting a show for years in Micah and the Hat Man, and basically fill the Hat Man role for a night, and give people the opportunity to talk to the fans, answer questions, and not just talk about their book, not just sell things to them, but talk about the craft and things along those lines. But it lets people get to know you. It is basically like a Q&A at a con, or a panel at a con, but we're doing it over the internet.
Mm-hmm. No, I can dig that.
So what you're saying is basically what we've been doing for the last 2 years.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say nothing, but yeah.
Pretty much.
Okay.
I can't remember who it was, but before we went live, somebody was in the chat saying, so is this the new CG Presents? And I said, no, we've been doing this for longer.
Yeah. But that generally is sort of what a lot of people feel the need to do at this point. And it's a good thing to do. I mean, we all can chip in and help guys get used to crowds, and then people get to know different aspects of them from the different shows. Like mine's a little bit more grounded, a little bit more serious. Mm-hmm. Here you have a lot more fun. In the war campaign, you get to be internet gay. I mean, there's different things for things like that. So
as I say, each one is still a different experience.
Yeah, I'm still curious as to when Mandy's going to have me on to do 22 questions, though.
Well, I know that
that would be a fun one for me to do.
I think y'all would have fun.
I would give probably some of the most ridiculous answers, but people would laugh their asses off, because my life has been goofy as shit.
Because I know she's having the other half of the UK folks next week.
Yep.
And then, well, there you go.
All right.
And then the week after that, there's some idiots are going to be on there.
See how many questions we get through within 3 hours or so, or whatever it was.
How many of the question is, how many of them will be Piper, will you show us your feet?
Oh no!
Like here's one idiot that will be on there, right? Here's the other idiot, possibly this idiot, and maybe this idiot.
Okay.
Mike's like, okay.
I wish my brother George was here.
And then maybe soon after that, it'll be this idiot.
The hat emphasizes the idiot part.
I mean, come on. He believes in communism.
I'm going to wear this for all my videos now, just to piss people off.
With your job at Russia Today or RT, is it?
That's part of the there is a legit conspiracy out there on the areas that hate me, that I am actually like a Russian spy.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, people are stupid.
Wow.
It's like, I work for my editor. Stop it. Stop being dumb.
Well, I mean, think about how many people believe in that Russian collusion shit. I'm not surprised that people are that dumb.
Yeah. So
I just said wow out of habit.
Russians should not be interfering in our elections, but don't get on us about interfering in other people's elections. That's
Only we're allowed to do that.
Yeah. I forget who it was actually went on TV and said that when we do it, it's for their own good.
I'm pretty certain
man.
that was like a direct, some fucking director. I think it was. Bring out load.
Do you think y'all could withstand me doing one more refresh of my modem? Because
Oh no.
I saw something in my DM. I really want to play it here, but it's not cooperating with me.
Ha!
Who wants to share their screen so I can y'all have something to do while I'm gone?
You guys want to watch Ultra Force?
No. We want to keep people here.
You want to watch some Djibouti dubs?
Oh Jesus, no. No, it doesn't. No, Yanafu, you can put it on YouTube. That's fine. It's just I'm having real problems loading stuff right now. So I'm having real problems with my internet. So
Why is this
He
woman on
forgot
Twitch
to water
screaming
his
to her-
hamster and his potatoes.
Why
So
are
the
you-
hamster's almost dead.
you are just loving this, aren't you? This is the one time you get to,
The
get on my
visuals
ass.
I get. Yes, no, for
Yeah,
all
so
the
you're
shit
just-
I get because I'm stuck on a Mac. Yes.
The women are wilding out, people.
Yes, I'm gonna live this up. Potato internet.
Okay, you can have this one. Just remember, tomorrow's another day.
That poor hamster.
I resent that.
See, that's what happens when you put her in charge. This is her show now.
I resent that you called them hamsters. You know I like guinea pigs.
Yeah, but would you put a guinea pig in a wheel to run your shit?
It depends on how many guinea pigs you got.
Well, what you need to do is you need to move up to getting some capybaras.
Yeah, well, you're gonna need a bigger wheel.
Yeah, and you'll generate more energy.
They take
Also-
longer strides. So.
Also, it's not like you need a license to them because they're considered fish.
You take longer strides, so you can, yeah. It's how it is,
Actually, that'd be kind of cool having a fucking capybara. A guinea pig the size of a cat.
All right, let me do this refresh. Like I said, if anybody wants to share a screen real quick before I run, just so y'all can have something to talk about, and I can come back and we can laugh at some funny stuff.
I can look up this $500 toaster that John Penn keeps talking about.
Well, then, okay, we'll put it on the screen, and y'all can look at it, and I'll be right back.
Well, I'd have to find it first.
Goddamn Mac.
I'd have to find it, is all.
$500 toaster.
What does it do?
I'm sorry. I hope it damn toasts.
Wow, apparently there are a lot of $500 toasters. What? There's a fucking $1,000 fucking toaster. But this is supposed to be like a one slice of bread.
I'm sorry. Just you can't convince me that there's a toaster out there that does one slice at a time and is worth that much money.
Maybe it's the hat like dumbing me down, but I can't comprehend $1,000 and it gives you a slice of toast.
I'm looking for a single slice toaster, and it keeps showing that there's a Japanese toaster that only does one slice at a time. But
Okay.
it's
What the
about,
fuck, Japan?
yeah, but it's
All right.
only like 270 of
Okay.
our dollars.
If it was $1,000 and only did one slice, it would have to be you press a button and a toasted piece of bread pops out, even though you didn't put one in there. That would justify 1,000 in my eyes.
That
Apparently that is the one.
Okay, well then put it up, and I will be back as soon as you put it up. Oh, thank you, Mike. At least somebody.
What? Did he just do it? Because that's two slices.
Yeah, but it's also in Canadian dollars.
Yeah. So that doesn't even
13,000
count.
Canadian. So that's like what, 350 here?
Okay.
Also, Mike, thank you for signing out.
Yeah. So Xavier doesn't have to go and try to.
Okay, I've got
3 days.
whatever the
fixing
fuck
it.
this is.
Well, then share it.
This
I really want to reset my modem.
is
Oh, there we go. All right, I'll be right back.
yeah, this is not $500 though. Toast is a big deal.
Is it really?
We picked a stupid fucking website to do this on.
Warsman fought over it.
Mitsubishi toaster. Yes, it is made by Mitsubishi.
Well, no wonder it sucks.
Wait, can I fit it into the dash of my Mirage?
Over the past few years, there's been a quiet boom in the pursuit of expertly reheated bread.
Reheated bread?
Well,
Expertly, no less.
yeah, technically toasting bread is reheating it. It was hot at one point to bake it.
Okay, fair enough. You got me there.
Yeah.
I was like, putting toast back in the toaster, that's terrible.
I sent you something on Discord, Piper. All right, well, hold on. The next best thing, not biggest, but best thing for sliced bread, a toaster designed for just one task, making a single piece of toast flawlessly.
Of course, Bloomberg would have that opinion. They just hired Jason Schreier.
Retailing for about 270 American dollars. So that's not 500. While it might seem expensive, Japanese consumers are already used to paying top price for toasters.
That doesn't look right.
Yeah.
It's like the toaster I have, I think I paid like $30 for it, and it kicked so much ass.
I like this. We wanted to focus on the single slice and treat it with respect. What the fuck? It's a slice of bread.
Piper, you don't understand. The single slice of bread has been historically disenfranchised. So you need to recognize your toaster privilege.
There is no honor in the cooking more than one slice.
Oh my god.
I went to go look up the Belmuda steam toaster oven, and you can only it's 500.
This one's also apparently a steam toaster-ish. It keeps a small amount of water to keep the bread from drying out. Like the Belmuda. Oh, okay, wait. That's the Belmuda. Search on YouTube Mitsubishi toaster. Japanese
Please tell
engineer.
me there's a cool commercial with like RoboCop or something.
RoboCop does make a lot of things cooler.
I just remember that great Japanese commercial he did where he was selling like chicken tenders.
Buy these tenders or there will be trouble. I don't know what it is. I'm just like, fuck it. I just love RoboCop.
Yeah. Fed or alive, you're coming with me.
Fuck you! I hate you. Make another one.
Too many requests in the thing.
Okay, let's go. Let's search for that RoboCop commercial.
That was in Japan, wasn't it?
It was.
We are here gathered today to lay our
Oh yeah, this should be
burdens under the midnight
sound is playing, right?
of the Empire of
Yes.
Dirt, and behold, a right.
Oh, you got
holy
the right
terror
engineer for it too.
Of mass consumerism from the land of the midnight, or the land of the rising sun, where I'm told, under good authority, that on every street corner there are vending machines containing ladies' used under things.
Oh,
A
God.
$500 hair, single slice Mitsubishi electric toaster. Thanks for asking. Feeling a mite peckish myself, it being between second breakfast and 11sies. Oh,
Yeah, he'll
the truth
cook it.
hurts. And it's made for that Japanese bread, the perfectly formed little square loaves.
Oh, you got butter on it.
Yeah, only Japanese has.
Our options include bread, frozen bread, pixelated bread, FR, which probably is French bread, or I don't know, something else.
Oh
It's
my
about
God.
yay
What the
thick,
fuck?
6 on a scale of
How
4
long is
to
the
8.
video?
What?
Oh,
long
and
is
now
the
I can't
video?
control the
Yeah, I'm gonna skip a little bit.
mind, not smoke. And the tension mounts.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if you can hear that clacking.
I got 2 things to share.
It sounds like that toaster has a bad hyperdrive motivator.
Was it the black wire or the red wire I had to cut? I'm colorblind.
All right.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, steamed, yep. You ever gotten fried bread out of a toaster? Huh? It's absurd.
Yeah, that's technically not even a toaster.
Yeah.
It's a bread fryer.
It reminds me more of a waffle iron for just toast.
Yeah, I like that. It's made for Japanese square sliced bread. Like, dude.
All right. Time to show a new thing that we might have to add to the show. Are you ready?
Yes. Oh no!
Are y'all ready?
Yeah, do it.
Cocaine.
That's got to be a record.
Now, and I had something else too.
Oh no! Even one more.
Yeah, he did it.
Where?
Oh no!
Oh wait, did I share the? Hold on. Let me stop.
You definitely got to share the audio on that one.
I love it.
All right, now the audio is shared.
Just hit it.
Do it.
All right, here we go.
Do it now.
Oh wow. Oh shit.
In the arms of the angels.
Yeah, I can see why I can't sleep. It's just looping.
Yeah.
No, it's not looping.
It was actually it's looping now, but
yeah,
it was 24 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one right there. Look.
Whoa!
That was the dude.
I need that cocaine link though. I need it.
Okay.
I needed it in my life.
I'll send it to you.
We might need to replace ours with that one.
I know it makes it, and it's actually now copyright friendly because now it's not Arnold. It's
yeah,
and it will make Edwin very angry, which is even better.
I know he already doesn't like it. So
well, he hates me too, so it makes it even better.
Mm-hmm. All right, I sent it to you. It is now yours. You might have to add that.
Is Wenger even in the chat anymore? Is he still there?
I don't know.
I've got something for you as well.
I need cocaine in my life, Micah.
Just let me know when you're looking.
What am I looking for? What?
I'm sharing screen.
Oh God, what's this? Oh no.
Ready?
Yeah.
Can you hear it?
Lottehem fried chicken.
Yep.
What the fuck? What the fuck is this?
Lottehem fried chicken.
충분하게 맛있습니다.
날개 넣어주세요. 뼈 없는 닭튀김.
롯데햄 프라이드 치킨.
롯데햄 냉동식품.
Fuck is this?
I know Wanger is still in the chat. She's been going for like 5 hours now.
Jesus Christ.
He's been listening to that for 5 hours.
Like RoboCop needs his fucking.
Just comes in, steals your chicken, and takes your fridge.
And they're happy about it. They're like, "Whoa, that's awesome. We're gonna need a new fridge." You better mean. Mr. Yamafui needs the link. Who wants to be RoboCop?
You might as well throw me in there.
Robots want to steal their fridge. Yes.
Like I'm one of the few people that's the size to actually steal your fridge. So
Did you ever see his remake of the funeral meme?
Oh yeah.
I don't think I saw the remake. No.
Oh, hold on.
Oh yeah.
Link's about to be in the chat.
Yeah, the coronavirus remake. Hold on. Oh yeah, he put it on Twitter, didn't he? Yeah. Let me go to his account. Give me just a minute.
There's a link in the there's a link in the Discord chat that Rapture wants everybody to see. Also.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
I'll get worried when Rapture says you got to show this.
Right. It's in the
He's usually right,
link
but...
sharing. To serve the public tendies.
Really? It's the pin. It's the most American pin I've ever seen in my life, but it's that. Oh, okay. I'll share this. Yeah. Hold on. Grab it from here and put it over here. Okay.
Like that. It's not even out of theaters, and they released a remake of the coronavirus already. Disney is getting greedy.
And you can see this pin, right? It's very American.
Very. It's also $29,000.
Yeah. I mean,
what the
18 karat solid gold fountain pen.
I mean,
made new. It better be made new.
Yeah. Holy crap.
It's in stock. You're kidding me.
No.
I thought these would be flying.
At that price, it better also be blessed by the Pope.
Right.
It's more than just 18 karat solid gold.
Yeah. Well, you know, you can write with it.
But why would you?
Hey, look. Don't you question me, okay?
I was saying, that's a pen
It
for
needs
showing.
to be like hardcore diamond encrusted and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like for real.
Ah, here we go. I found it. I think he put the small correction.
Oh, they said check the reviews.
Oh.
The reviews are probably the funny part.
Well, give me just. I'm pulling up some other stuff too. So.
This pen got me laid.
Okay. I'm just getting some stuff set up. Give me a minute. All right. That is. Let's show this first, so Micah can see the updated coronavirus.
Micah hasn't seen it.
I have not yet. And then since you brought up Amazon reviews, I'm bringing up the best one ever before we take off for the night.
Mm-hmm. All right. You ready?
Do it.
Now, Avatar don't even have a female name. So we get bashed and trashed and then we say we're with us, and then they don't know how to handle us. And then they see the men in comics, whether they are like and they do not know what to do with themselves. And I think that's important as well. We're here as women. We're here as women, but we're here mostly as members of Comics Gate.
Sound effects kill me on that.
That's awesome.
Apparently, Amazon nuked the reviews of the pen.
Aw.
According to Raptro.
That sucks.
What the?
Just the you know, the little you licking Mandy's face. That's and then the thing.
The sound effects on that.
Hashtag CG funeral. Oh man! So you were going to say something, Micah? Since we can't find, since the reviews are gone.
Yes. I was going. I can for funsies, I could actually do a dramatic reading of the person who did this.
Okay.
So you've probably seen this before.
Oh, I think I have.
But this is my favorite Amazon review ever. So, because I'm gonna have to grab my hair when
I
I
like
do
that
this.
it's listed under most helpful.
Oh yes, it's called moderation. Here we go. Whatever you do, do not fill up a super big gulp cup of 5-hour energy and chug the whole thing. My heart has either stopped completely or is beating so fast I can't feel my own pulse. Cons. I haven't slept in 72 hours. I can't feel my face. I peed this morning and I'm pretty sure it was 99% blood. Pros. I've cleaned my entire apartment and I can read mine.
That's. I saw. People are talking about that funeral thing.
Yeah.
I saw a Doom one. That was really cool. You know the final level of Doom. In the original Doom where you ascend the stairs and all that.
Yeah.
So when he gets there, there's the coffin, and then just some skeletons pop out and they start doing the dance. And the music plays and everything. It's great.
Oh goodness.
Pretty sure beating your heart so fast that you can't feel it anymore is a secret move for the Flash.
Yes, he did that in Justice League Unlimited.
The way that's written, I had a much different mental image than what he was going for. I'm pretty sure.
You thought he was beating it?
Yeah.
Got anything else for us?
That's it from me. I think we've pretty much covered everything I wanted to talk about. So
yeah. You go 5-hour energy, lifetime consequence.
Exactly.
Now, how many did it say? How many he drank in that? Or
he said he filled a super big gulp with it.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I could only imagine. Like I drank 2 monsters in a row once, and then I was awake for like 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. Like I could only imagine actually being stupid enough to do that.
My advice to people, if they like any kind of energy drink, right? I says, if you got to drink one. Do not drink another one until you have to piss.
Yes.
Take a piss, then drink another one. If you get too much at one time, you thought you had a circadian rhythm.
Hydrate. Hydration is very important if you're doing a lot of energy drinks.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Drinks lots and lots of water.
Remember when everything had Ephedra in it? The good old days. Everything had Ephedra in it, so people were like dying left and right from energy drinks and shit. Them's was the good old days.
I am not.
Those separated the edgy teens from the men. Like,
yeah, hold on. Retro, I'm not reading the classic gummy bears, sugar free. No. Maybe another night, but not tonight.
Don't do it.
It's already 12:11 at night, and I'm sure Piper's like, I'm dying.
Yeah.
Even though she's made fun of me enough tonight.
Piper, go to bed.
Trust me, I deserve it.
Oh, I'm going to.
No, I'm saying I deserve it.
Oh, yeah. Your potato internet. That's what you get for all the times I'm making fun of. This is my work computer. It's not my play computer, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I mean, you could keep telling yourself that.
Well,
I'm
actually,
sure,
I play on it too now that I figured out how I can do that.
Or if he's just like very still.
Well, I just I got curious. So I looked it up. The horror at 30,000 feet.
Oh no!
This like a lot of these are like, man, this really fucks with you. Being somebody who was on a sugar-free diet once, yeah, they actually can do that to you. I once ate like half a bag of sugar-free jelly beans, and I thought I was gonna die. I'm like, what the fuck is in these?
I always remember. I'll tell a quick story, and if my internet shits out and kills a stream, we storm Comcast and Minecraft. Well, I don't have my Comcast. It would be CenturyLink. You would have to make sure you get the right place.
Yeah.
But real quick, my
Comcast
friend,
is me, and you're welcome to storm them. Go for it.
Yeah.
Tell them I sent you.
Stacker 2. Yeah, I remember Stacker 2s. Those things are horrible.
Dude, they worked. They
I
worked.
remember-
They worked real good.
Remember the giant fucking cans of Monsters, the big fucking can?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was at the height of my energy drink addiction, to where it was so bad. Okay, when I first tried to drink it, I could never drink the whole can. After my third attempt, I was able to drink the whole can every time. But then it got to the point where if I didn't have one, I actually could not go to sleep. And that fucked with me pretty hard.
It happens.
You're just laying there in bed. It's like, I don't want to sleep. Man, what's sleep anyway? Fuck sleep. You know.
No, I would actually have to sit there and drink one of the tall Monsters, the medium ones at that point, just so I could go to sleep.
Yeah, but I think I've told this story before. We'll end the night on this, because you're talking about what the Haribo sugar-free gummy worms and shit can do. I was thinking about my good friend. I will preface this by saying that he had a severe gallbladder problem. Like, when it was removed, it was the size of a grapefruit.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, so that could give you an idea why he was having problems. Well, he had one morning he woke up, he had a really bad burning sensation, right? And he had to go to school. He was in high school. And his grandfather said, "Here, take this. It was milk and magnesia. It'll make you feel better." Well, he's also a football player, right? So after he drank the milk and magnesia, he said, "Oh, I got to hydrate for today," and he drank about a 40-ounce thing of water.
Oh,
so
no.
basically, you prepped for a colonoscopy.
Essentially.
He's a time bomb waiting to go off.
Yeah.
So he's going down the road going to school, right? He said he almost gets to school, and all of a sudden,
Oh, it's time.
uh-oh. He said you would have what did he say to me? He said, "Man, you'd have thought I was in Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. I spun that car around right in the middle of the damn road." I said, "How fast did you go at home?" He said, "Dude, I had that car going at least 120."
Woo!
I mean, he was rolling. He said, "Vroom." He said he didn't even damn stop he didn't even put the car in park. He just got to the driveway and let it hit the fence.
What?
The fence will stop it. Is what he said. He slowed down enough so the fence would stop the car. He said he ran into the house. He said he don't know what he was thinking. He ran into the house. His mom was in there like cleaning up the dishes from breakfast they just had, and he's taking his clothes off in the middle of the house, like as he's running to the bathroom.
Goddamn.
I don't know what's coming. I just know it's gonna be bad.
And he gets to the bathroom. He said, "Now the rest of this is," he said, "my mom told me." I said, "Okay." He said, "I don't remember any of this." I said, "All right."
Oh shit.
So he said, the next thing you know, she heard, "Ah!"
You want to get further beyond?
And then she comes, knocks on the door, and she said, "Baby, you all right?" And he said, "Yes, ma'am." And she said, "You need anything?" He said, "Yeah, I need a seatbelt and a restrictor plate."
Oh man.
He said he was right. I mean, he said he felt himself rising off the can.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Oh man, it's probably one of the funniest stories he's ever told me.
I love it when streams turn to shit.
I see what you did there.
You've been holding on to that one for a while, haven't you?
We don't talk about poop nearly enough anymore.
Nearly enough anymore.
We used to talk about poop way more. It's really sad. I miss the good old days.
All right, we pooping. I want to pooping with you.
I mean, I'll go buy the the e-reader. I'll buy the Everybody Poop so we can read that on the next stream. we'll read it with Rob Merto. Hey Rob, what about pooping?
I've been gravely misinformed about this program.
He's like, "You guys came highly recommended. What the hell?"
Motherfuckers on here talking about pooping and shit.
Yeah. Well, anyway, guys, thanks for everybody for showing up tonight. We really appreciate y'all coming. Go and sign up for the mailing list for 3 nights, 4 days. It is in the description below if you are not watching live. Also, Back Peregrine, Wings of the Falcon on Indiegogo. We are heading towards our next stretch goal, which will be a new alternate cover. We will add to the campaign, and we ain't gonna tell you who it is until we reach it. So
we're less than 500 from that, or from not 2014. Yeah, not 15.
1,400, not.
Not to mention,
wow, I'm tired. Sorry, I'm tired.
Not to mention the posters. Like Armand Strange he's already told me he's working on the Ciderverse one, and then Brian tomorrow he and I will be going over the Englewood crossover too. So I'm really excited for that for obvious reasons, but that's gonna look great.
Yeah.
I'm more excited that we are 30 backers away from 300.
Fucking A.
Yeah. So doing good. Everything's doing good. So check that out. Like I said, please go sign up for 3 nights, 4 days. I think you do not want to miss that.
No.
Especially if there's a special perk coming.
Yep. Special perk plus trading cards and bookmarks for everybody who signs up, even if you don't get the super secret perk.
Mm-hmm. And I can tell you an emphatic no on this one, Mo Biggs.
Yeah.
No, they want a cover that's actually dynamic.
And it'll sell.
Yeah.
Also, why would we pay Mike for a cover? If anything, Mike would pay us to let him do the cover.
Assuming he has money.
Please.
Well, he will pay us in kumquats. Please let me do your cover.
He's a big cookie in the kumquat racket these days.
Damn it, Mandy. No.
Also, can I
also no.
Just don't even
definitely no.
Go ahead.
One thing to add in there though, Art T. Bear's Vampirella cover has 2 days left on it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's only
Dynamite campaigns don't go in demand, right? So they don't. They go out. They're off as soon as they're gone.
Yeah, I am of the
Art's
opinion,
cover, you guys.
Yeah, like I mean, I'm not downing on anybody else who has done a Vampirella #1 cover, but it is. I think Art's is the best one yet, and colored by Kyle Ritter. And if you pick, my advice would be to pick up the three cover version, because you got 2 that you can keep as collectibles and have Art sign at CG Con next year, or you could get the signed tier too. And just get them now, and then you'll have one to read. It's the first of the Christopher Priest run, and Christopher Priest is one of the greatest writers of all time in comic books. So he's the man who made Black Panther what he is.
Mm-hmm. He will pay us in cocaine. Yes. But yes, but like I said, definitely go check out 3 nights, 4 days. Of course, you can't look at Englewood anymore because it's done.
Yeah. So thank you to everyone who did back. You will not be disappointed.
Yep, I'm looking forward to seeing it.
And the Carl O. Rose Super Harem cover has 3 hours left,
wish
guys.
you would have said something I would have done.
Yeah.
Go check out right now. Go Carl O. Rose Super Harem cover, because I know that's not going in demand. So, because that was a kind of a one-time thing to get a little more oomph to the campaign for Super Harem. So check that out. Especially. Like I said, 3 nights, 4 days.
Only 3 hours left, and that's going to be the hardest cover to get your hands on afterwards.
Exactly.
Somebody's going to have to sell it. And
yes. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, check out the campaigns. Check out Peregrine. Links are in the description below. And we will see you tomorrow night, where we have Rob Muerto on to discuss his book, Classroom of the Dead. So
it's Tales from the Classroom, I thought.
Tales from the Classroom. My bad.
I don't know anymore.
Wow. There are a lot of
I'm just glad that
he's got a book.
Yeah,
his book.
Tales from the Classroom. Rob Muerto. He will be on tomorrow night and all that good stuff. So we'll see you then. Y'all have a good one. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye, comrade.
How do you